Alright, well, today we're going to use the Simatech. It's too wet, but right now the ground's frozen. But you can see that's all mud and everything else, or it will be once the ground thaws out. But we're going to, my dad bought this lot next to us over here. This is a clearing job. There's a 75. We're going to try to find the property line, not this one, the next one there, all the way down. We're going to try to get it opened up, try to follow it on Google Maps. I don't know, I got kind of a technique. I know there's a couple apps, but I'm cheap. I didn't buy the app or nothing. I just use Google Maps. Normally it gives you like perimeter lines and stuff, and you can follow it. For me, it works pretty good. One thing that I always get, I'll see it on Facebook, I'll see it everywhere. People ask me all the time, I can't get my couplers hooked up, and I've done this video a bunch of times, so I'll just put it on the beginning of maybe some of my Mulcher videos, so maybe people can find them, because I know I put a lot of videos up. So machine's running, I just fueled it up, I pulled it up, fueled it up. We're gonna shut the machine off, or well, first, hang on, getting ahead of yourself. Open that up. You want to make sure your thumb is all the way up. Thumb's all the way up. All right, we're shutting the machine off. I keep in my toolbox, and if you don't have a Yanmar, sorry, buy a Yanmar and you'll have a toolbox. So you go up here, you want to shut your thumb off, okay? Shut my thumb off. Factory valves. If you don't have a Yanmar, buy a Yanmar. All right, shut your valves off. One will be stiffer than the other one. 3/4 inch wrench or a 19 millimeter. You're done with this. Put that back in your toolbox. Put your lid back on. Put your little clampy thing on. Done. Okay. Come up here. Let's get you guys to where you can see what I'm doing. Okay. The nice thing with this DHP, it's a DHP100 Simatech. You don't have to have a case drain. This is my case drain. I don't know where you guys are seeing. That's my case drain. If you need a case drain on your machine, go to my case drain video. I have a case drain video to show you how to do it on a Yanmar. And I actually have a viewer that put it on his machine via my video. Now I'm going to show you something. We come up here, this may or may not connect. See how it's not connecting? All right, now what you do, you go back to your machine. Turn the key on, do not start it. Turn your lever down. Move this back and forth for your thumb. Turn this back off, turn the machine off, come back out here. All right, same hose, same fitting, same everything. Looks like I pushed the thing up in here. It connects. You just took the pressure off that circuit. You have to do it after you turn your thumb off. You can't do it before, you'll let your thumb bleed down. All right, other side. I always wipe my fittings off, check them, make sure there's not something, anything, whatever on them. Connected. It's easy as that, guys. Pick this up, run your thumb, Mulcher's running. Now, if you want to keep this going, I've had a viewer tell me, just pull the trigger. So you see how my idle came up? I have auto idle on. So he said pull the trigger and it'll automatically spin. I'm pulling the trigger. It's not automatically spinning, it's not engaging. You can't do it that way. Maybe somebody else's machine is different. Mine's a 2020, I believe, a 1920. But what I do, push this, turn the Mulcher on, you squeeze the trigger, and you let go of the thumb deal. Mulcher's going, hands free. Okay? To turn it off, you can either do that or you can squeeze the trigger. That's how you get it going. Alright. Now I say let's get you on the glass and let's get our butts back there, and let's get to working before this ground thaws out. Hopefully I can get out, but I can for sure get back here because the ground's frozen. So anyways, it's really wet. But that's how you hook up and how you run your mulcher, at least in a Yanmar excavator. All right, as I said before, you turn your thumb to where you're, whichever direction you have it going. Mine goes to the right as I'm sitting in the machine, and then pull your trigger and the mower's going. Some of this larger stuff, I kind of like taking it down. Taking it down like so instead of mowing through it. It's not so much it's over capacity by itself, but you have 3 or 4 of them right there. So, and I've got multiple days in here, so what I think I'm going to do is I'll do today with the Simatech, and then I'm probably going to bring the TFK up, and we'll do it with the TFK because it's actually a drum mulcher, and we'll see how much more productive a drum mulcher would be on the same materials as a flail mower, a heavy hammer flail. Because we ought to be in about all the same materials we're going to be in here. We're just inundated with saplings, tons and tons of saplings. So if you're trying to decide in between a heavy hammer flail and a mulcher, go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification button. It would help my channel, and it would help you know when I put the next video up. I kind of like mulching in reverse. You can do whatever you want. I kind of like mulching in reverse. My blade is a counterweight. Not that this really needs it, because it does totally fine with this mower. But I tend to just do that, and that way you don't have the blade in your way, and I don't know, it just seems a little simpler. One thing that did help is you might, if you're interested, it doesn't take anything at all, but I actually bought SV40 pedals out of an SV40 Yanmar to put in my 50. I don't know if all the 50s maybe are coming with the bigger pedals now. It might be the bigger version of them, but I do like it, especially using it in reverse, and well, using it regardless with my feet. My feet fit on the SV40 pedals better, and they're a little different angle. If you're new to my channel and you're watching this video, just as I'm mowing, pay attention to the lack of loss of function, is what I call it. It's how I term it. You see how I can move, track, I can move the boom, track all at the same time, mower's still going. Alright, well, across here a little ways, and they said that they marked a cedar tree with the property line with some ticker tape and all that, and I know I'm off this fence line a little ways, so I thought I might come over here and try to find the fence line and try to find the ticker tape. I mean, we know the owner that owns the property next to us, so I don't think we'd get in trouble for crossing their property line. Actually, I know we wouldn't. They said, hey, if you want to clear over on our side, feel free. So I know I gotta be too far where I'm at right now. I might be close where I'm at with the machine. There's some game trail or something coming in here. Normally you can go to your property line and see something. I mean, this is just meadow. I don't really want to cross somebody's property line, but I would like to find where the ticker tape is. Here's a coyote. Ah! Oh, here it is. Okay, I mean, I've got a pretty good gauge on, I guess I have a pretty good gauge on where I was. Because the machine, I can hear it. I'm not quite to it, but here's our property line. Sense of direction until you're in the woods with no markers and you're in saplings like this to where you can't really gauge kind of where you're at. It gets difficult. I mean, it gets a little easier with practice. A couple tools. I mean, like I said, I kind of use Google Maps because it's on my phone, and I don't know, something maybe way better. If you guys know of something better, you know, a free app or a couple $1 app or something, I don't want to pay anything that's got maintenance to it because what I use works. So, I'm not going straight. Guessing. Okay, stop moving. There you go. I'm in like really wet ground and it just kept wanting to slide. One side of the track just kept wanting to push the other side. the Dan user and have kind of a really good tool selection, which that may actually happen if we continue to be in this material. I thought we were going to be more treed than cleared, you know, just with saplings. Stopped for about 15 minutes and went up and got something from the gas station up the street. We got a Casey's right up the street, so I ran up here real quick. But I can tell you, I'm definitely ready to get out of this machine for the day. Without stopping and getting, I stopped and got out about 15 minutes. That's the only time. And when you're mulching and stuff like that, you're not necessarily on the flattest ground. I mean, this hasn't been bad in here at all, but you're still wobbling around, and you know, you're not building a pad to sit on and stuff like that. But let's go ahead and take the cedar, and well, I was hoping there's going to be, there keeps having little clearing kind of openings up in here, which I've been able to walk into, and then obviously I can set a stake. I'll show you behind me here after I'm done with this tree. This is about that's probably a 3.5 or a 4-inch caliper cedar. Get back in the machine. that you see, that is that's where the official stake is. Let me get over here. Let's see how straight this looks. Get that out of the way. Okay, so you see our stake here, and then there's a stake, I don't know, I can't see it on the camera, but it's like right around there. I'm sure you can see it. I just can't see it on this little 3-inch screen. And then way up there, that clearing, to the left of that clearing is a stake. So as you can see, I'm doing this with a cell phone on Google Maps. Either this stake is that way, which I think it is, or the stake that's up here that I can't see in the camera might be that way a little bit. I don't know. Actually, I opened that clearing up a little more. I think that stake is about right there, the pin. But anyways, at least it gives me an idea. I would think that I'm somewhere close to where they could come in and they could survey and put what we call you know, they can stake it for a fence. They put it's a fence survey, I'm sorry. They ought to be able to come in here and fence survey this, because we are going to put a fence in here. So my dad wants just a 4-wire fence, something up, just a boundary fence, so he knows where it's at, and so everybody else knows where it's at. So I think I'm going to stop here. Like I said, I've got probably a half hour of walking out of here. Pretty easy. I'm going to get all this junk drug off the mower. Maybe I can shake it off. Shake the one off. I don't think if I shook that one until I got up to the truck, I don't think it'd come off there. And I can't get that. No. Nope, sure can't. Can't get it with nothing. I'm getting out of the machine. But anyways, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll try to get some pretty decent content on there for you guys on the DFP, or the DHP105 Simatech. Next time I come out, I don't know what I'm going to bring. I might actually demo something that John Deere was wanting me to take a look at. So my dealer, not John Deere corporate, actually my dealer. I was up there talking to him and said, well, I think I'm in the market for X this year. And he goes, well, I've got one in stock. Why don't you take it and use it? Okay. I mean, even before I had YouTube, I used to demo quite a bit of stuff. Most people know that if I demo it, generally I buy it within a couple months. If not even take it back, I just give him a check. So I'm sure that's what he's hoping for, but right now with the rain, I really don't want to spend any money. But he told me just to come and use it for a couple days and see what I think, and take it back to him if I don't want it. So no harm, no foul, and I'm actually in the market for one right now. So I think I'm going to update one of my pieces of equipment with something a little different. So watch out for that video. I may have it out here beginning of the week next week. I don't know. It depends on weather. If it's raining out here, I'll be here. If it's not raining, I'll be somewhere else. But anyways, get you guys off the glass. But I definitely appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe. Hit the notification button if you're new to the channel. And if you are one of my regulars, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.